just can't see it, but it's pretty blurry, so you can't see that one. But it's on record now, and it's like at them.
That's all we really need, isn't it?
Bloody hell.
So what, after you got killed, you just have to play dead fish?
It depends on what kind of fight it is. Sometimes you have hit points. So depending on the armor you're wearing, you have a certain amount of hit points. I think 8 is the maximum. For example, what I'm wearing is 2. If I had like arm guards, I'd have more. So once all of your hit points are down, so you get hit once, that's 1 hit point. Once all your hit points are down, that's when you die. And in some games you'll have to respawn, in others you can be healed by a mage. So yeah, it just really depends. But in this, for all intents and purposes in this game, when you die, you're dead. Teams at the moment. There are war bands, so the people who you see wearing red and black, they're part of a group called the Crimson Company. There's a couple of people wearing a white tabard with a red sort of sword daggery thing on the front. That's Drakengard, that's the one I'm part of. Then there's the Bloodhammers, which is blue and red, I think. And then there's Black Death, which is the black with the skulls on the front. A lot of the time in battles they'll fight each other, or they'll team up to form alliances and fight someone else.
So you've done like 3 battles and stuff?
Sorry?
So you've done like stuff recently?
Yeah, so one of the ones we did recently, which was the last battle of the year, last year, we had all of the big war bands, so Drakengard, Crimson Company, Bloodhammers, going after a piece of a tome. It was like a book thing, like a stone tablet thing, and yeah, we all had different motives to go after it, but you know, it was cracked in a few places, like it was broken in half. Yeah. So we have several places all over Canberra that you can fight at. Some like anyway, there's like forest areas, open areas. We do battles with bridges, so you have to cross the bridge, you have to fight people back over the bridge. Yeah, I've been doing it for 9 months or so, so it's pretty good.
I've added to
Guys are all very friendly. There's quite a few more people that have turned out today. A lot of people had commitments elsewhere. But smaller, like, okay, so there's groups of people who are like just mercenaries. So they go around sort of like selling their swords to like bigger groups. So when there's a big battle, those people will join up with the larger groups. But yeah, generally the bigger one, like the ones that are heavily involved in the battle. The Crimson Company is they're often on the smaller side. But you see this guy here in the centre. His name's Stephen, and he's part of a group called the Pirates. They're the Pirates and the Pelicans' Revenge. They're a very small group of pirates. It's like 3 or 4 of them, I think. One of them's about to leave to Brisbane. But that's, I think, one of the smaller groups that we have. So 3 to 4, and then some of the big ones have well over 10.
Who has the most people?
I think either Black Death or the Bloodhammers now. Drakengard has about 7. I don't know how many the Bloodhammers have.
You have like 50 in one group.
You probably could, but it would get fairly uneven if everyone else has like 10.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, if you have the objectives in the game the right way, then you could very possibly have a very big group against a small group. Say if they were defending like a fort or something. The bow, yes. I have an arrow. Oh, it's just on the table there. So when an arrow hits you, that's 2 hit points. The archers don't have any other weapons other than a short sword. So yeah, they're very so some of the swords you see, like when you start, you'll be able to have a single sword, a shield, or so I have exactly that sword, but it's black. So archers can have a short sword like that as their secondary when they run out of arrows. If you want to train in other stuff, like I think it depends on the game. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. But if you want to buy a two-handed sword or an axe or bows and arrows, you need to qualify in them first before you're allowed to use them in battle. Just because they need to know that you can use them effectively. And there's a very scary weapon called a flail, and they're essentially a stick thing you hold on to, and it's got a chain on the end, and you hit people with the thing on the end of the chain. Yes. I can't see anything. It's pointless. And I can't see anything. I've just aimed it at them and pressed record. Unfortunately, it's very glary. Oh, sorry, what were you saying? Yeah, so one of the last games actually they had to defend a fort, and they had missile weapons. It was a lot of the time it's imaginary with ropes and stuff, but if we had boxes and materials like that, I'm sure people could manufacture something like that. Yeah, there's a whole lot of different rules associated with each weapon if you want to learn them, if you want to qualify. But until then, you can use the specific sword and the shield. Sure, I guess. We haven't done any battles like that at all, but I'm sure if people were interested, we could do something like that.
Are we old enough to do?
How old are you guys? 14.
You need to have parental permission.
That's fine.
You basically, before every game, you have to sign what's called a waiver, so if you get hurt or injured, you can't sue the 100 Swords. So basically any injury you take during a game, it's your fault and your liability, not us, because I actually got a fractured sternum from doing this. I didn't want to sue them, but I couldn't do anything about it, legal-wise, so that's why you have to be 14 plus with parental guidance.
But as long as you have parental permission, it should be fine. Aren't we all?
Wait.
So Joel,
Thank you. What for again?
The movie.
Movie. Ah, yes. That's right. It's like, huh? Oh yeah. How was it?
Good. It was really amazing. You should definitely go see it.
Yeah, I will. I was coming down with a cold the day before and I said, no, I'll be able to fight through it.
Oh yeah, that's understandable, dude. Yeah, I better not. I don't want to get hit in the leg.
Hey,
Don't have stuff, but yeah, you can use an egg.
where is it?
Against the chair, under Luke's cape.
straight front. Oh, we've lost the crowd.
Yeah. I don't think we had much of a crowd in this start.
I think the food.
Give me some water and I'll start shouting again.
There you go. And then that's pretty now.
That's just about it.
Can't believe you got picked up.
Yeah, but we're too tight.
And not poor, like,
We've had a half hour of glory. Full face coverage. That was the thing they got done. What's that about? I would have been willing to bet they would have given me grief on that one too. Sure, okay.
So I'm a hooded monk. The smarter they do.
Hooded and silent.
How will I explain I was hooded? Alright.
Steve, you'll have to put out your weapon. Steven!
Well, Daniel,
Oh, sweet.
You want it?
Similar character change. Yeah, my face mask. You are. Is it filming?
Yeah, I can't see anything through that. So
Bring it down.
Oh,
Try not to pull that blood.
we don't.
It's